What's up guys, Andrew again with Adventurer Colorado, and as you see behind me today, we're going to be taking a look at my 2007 Toyota Sequoia. So some of you may know, the GX470, my old vehicle, was involved in an accident. I'll link to the video up in the cards up above and down below, so you can go take a look at that. There I go over some of the damages and stuff, but ultimately insurance did deem it a total loss. So the vehicle is gone and is hopefully going to be rebuilt by somebody else. But ultimately I decided to go with this 2007 Toyota Sequoia. Reasons for going with the Sequoia was the interior space is much more. So, you know, when sleeping in the vehicle, it's going to feel a lot less cramped. That was one of the downsides of the 470. I wanted to try something new, and this platform seemed underrepresented. So I definitely wanted to go with this, see if we can push the market forward in some aspects for other people considering a first-gen Sequoia. So that'll be really fun to do. Another big plus about this vehicle was that the bolt pattern is exactly the same. So I was able to take the Relations race wheels off of the 470 and put them onto this. So that not only saved me money, but I love the look of these wheels. So I was really happy with that. Another positive is it's still a V8, so it's still the exact same engine as the 470 had. This vehicle also has about 50,000 less miles than my 470 did. The 470 had roughly 140,000. This one's got 90K. So I kind of, you know, gained some life expectancy, hopefully, out of this switch. Also, there's a heap of service records from Toyota themselves. So this vehicle was Toyota serviced all in California until it came here. The timing belt was done at 80,000 and it's at 90K right now. So brand new timing belt and everything right now too. And the big selling point, I guess, was interior space, and that they're kind of underrepresented still. There are some people building these out, but not quite like the GX community has, obviously not like 4Runners or Tacomas. So I was kind of interested in being not early into it, but they're kind of different. So that's another reason why I really like the idea of going with it. My goal is to hopefully help push some, you know, innovative stuff out with other great companies around me to see if we can get this platform the recognition it kind of needs, because this thing is pretty awesome. It has the same center locking diff, four-wheel drive obviously, V8, awesome interior space for storage or anything, you know, overlanding build you want to do. So this is a very versatile platform, and that's one of the reasons why I did go with it. So a little bit more about this vehicle specifically. It was California owned its whole life, serviced at Toyota for the two owners that had it before me. When it got here, you know, so there's no rust whatsoever underneath coming from California. The frames are all clean, everything's super clean. Engine bay is super clean. So that was a big plus for me. Some of the things that I'm gonna miss about the GX compared to this is this has cloth seats, but they're in phenomenal condition. So I will miss having leather seats. My wife will definitely miss the heated seats. I didn't really use them much. There is no sunroof in this model, so that's kind of a bummer, but I don't think it has any lack of storage space for sunglasses. There's I think 5 sunglass holders in this thing. I guess Toyota wanted to fill the space where the sunroof would have been, so they just put sunglass holders. So you and all your homies can have sunglasses stored in there, and nobody should ever have squinting eyes out on the trail, I guess. But yeah, it's kind of one of the quirky things about this model. Trying to wrap my head around what I can do with all of those and see if I can repurpose anything for there. But I guess the other thing is I can definitely tell it's a heavier vehicle. I think it's about 500 pounds heavier than the GX. And with the same engine, you definitely can kind of feel it's a little bit more sluggish, but obviously I'm not using this for a race car or anything, so I'm not too worried about that. So overall, I've only had it for a few days now, but I've only driven it, I don't know, 50 miles maybe total. I do have to say that I'm really happy with it, and I really can't wait to see what this thing can do and what we can build it together into. So if you guys are interested in seeing what comes next and the adventures I go on and things like that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. There's definitely going to be a lot more content coming out, hopefully around this vehicle. So I'd really appreciate it if you guys would stick around and we could go on this adventure together of this new platform. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys out on the trails.